Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a casual cosplay for Tsunade. I'll insert a picture here. Tsunade is one of the three Sanins from Naruto, meaning like one of the three main mega strong ninjas. She is one of the best medical shinobis and she is the head instructor of my girl Sakura. So I wanted to do her. I would have done Jiraiya, and I was thinking of maybe doing like all three Sanins for this week, but then when I think about Orochimaru, he's like not a good teacher, so I might save them for other things, maybe around like Halloween. At least Orochimaru for a Halloween. We'll see. Maybe I'll do Jiraiya in the summer. But today we're doing Tsunade, and I thought it would be fun to do a teacher because a lot of people are going back to school, and I don't know, school just kind of reminds me of teachers, right? Well, I guess it's also students, but then that just leaves a window too open. Okay, I just wanted to do I wanted to have like a specific subject for this video, and I thought Tsunade would be fun. But when I was thinking of like my favorite teachers, like I like Onikai teacher, I like GTO, great teacher Onizuka, but a lot of their character looks are not just like a makeup look that you can do to really capture it. It's like a specific hairstyle or a type of clothing or a particular hair color. I know Tsunade's blonde, but like you can be a brunette Tsunade, you can be a redhead Tsunade, you can be a black-haired Tsunade. I was trying to think of another thing that wasn't blonde. I mean, you can even have pink hair and be Tsunade. It's a really easy look, so if you want to see how I did a casual Tsunade, please keep watching and I will zoom you guys in now. Okay everyone, we're zoomed in and you can see that I've done my base, but I haven't done my brows, and I just wanted to take back my statement about the ABH brow freeze, because you have to get it wet for it to work. I was using a dry product in my brows, and I didn't realize that you had to get brows wet, but because I saw tutorials of people doing soap brows and I'm like, oh, let me try that. And then I thought, oh, why don't I just get my gel wet, because you have to get the Patrick Ta brow gel wet. And then I'm like, let me try that to the brow freeze, and it's completely changed my opinion on this product. So I just took an empty spray bottle and I lightly dust it, just lightly dust it with water. And then I take my spoolie and I go backwards first. And then I just flick it up. I still stand true that you should really be doing this before you do your base, because it really does pick up whatever product that you end up getting in your brows. And I've seen reviews of people saying that this gives a white cast, and I didn't quite understand because I never got that. They're getting that white cast in their brows because they're picking up their foundation. And I don't think it really matters what foundation you're using, because today I'm using a skin tint. But you can see that it's like got this weird crustiness in it, but that's just the product that I had in my brows from from blending everything in. And brow gels don't have to be messy. I think they're sticky in their design, but they're pretty easy to clean up around. as long as you don't have a bunch of like product. So this would be hard to clean, right? Because then you already have your product set. Like you already have your base set. So then moving that around, you're just gonna kick up, and then it becomes the routine of like removing it and then trying to put makeup on like raw, tender skin, because I know my skin doesn't like to have makeup on it if I've been moving it around. Like right after I wash my face, I couldn't put makeup on because I've already kind of disrupted my skin. Okay, so now I'm gonna go do my other eyebrow. I'll probably speed this up. So now that my brows have a more gel-like consistency, they're definitely gonna hold. Like they're not gonna hold exactly as I've placed them. They will fall a little bit, but I also just have heavier lashes. Or excuse me, I just have heavier brow hair, like my lashes. But because the product is wet, it is a little bit harder to get my brows on. It doesn't look as natural as I like, but again, if you just go in with a dry spoolie, you can fix it. Like, look how crazy my eyebrows look. So it's still a matter of like practicing and mastering the product, but I'm so happy I figured out that you just have to get it wet. So now I think my whole brow game is just, it's changed and it's switched up, and now I have to really figure out how to master it. Okay, but on to the next part now that my brows are on. I'm gonna go ahead and prime my lids because I've already done most of my face, and Tsunade doesn't really have like too much of a makeup look going on. Or I mean like much of like an eyeshadow look. Okay, so now that I have my base on, I want to add a little bit of bronzer to my face. I'll insert a picture of Tsunade here, but you can see that she doesn't have like too angular of a face. Different from like Bucciarati, right, that had very sharp angles. She just has a very soft face, so I don't want to go in with too heavy of a contour. I'm probably going to take a bit of a cooler tone. And what brush am I going to use? I will use this one. So by going in with a cooler tone, and I'm not going to take it as far as I normally would to really like kind of chisel out my cheekbones. I want to keep my bronzing really soft. And I'm just taking a little bit of it on my nose. just to pat some color in. So because Tsunade she's an older lady that uses her chakra to look younger, we don't want to go too young in our makeup look, different from doing like a cutesy character. So we're not going to go completely like on the apples of our cheeks, but we're not going to bring it too low either, right? It's because we want to keep a youthful appearance. So I'm just going to like pat in a more rose tone cream blush. I'm so heavy on this side than this side. Ooh. Let's see, do I have... I may have gone in heavier on one side. That's fine. No, it looks fine. And then I'm just gonna take what's left and also try to get that on my nose without disrupting my makeup on my nose. And then, do I want to set this with some powder? Would that soften it? Let's see. I'm gonna try something new, guys. I guess I'm going for Tsunade after she's been drinking because I'm very blushed. Wow. But it's okay. I think it's kind of cute. I mean, I guess that's a Tsunade I would want to be anyway. So inserting a picture here, you can see that Tsunade has this like purple like diamond on her forehead. That's her not Byakugan? I think it's called a Byakugan, I think. Maybe I should look that up before filming this. But it's not directly like in between her eyes right here, like in her eyebrows. It's right on her forehead. And I'm going to take a lilac pencil, an eyeliner pencil. You can try to do it with white, but then it just kind of varies what eyeshadow tone you use on top of it, because it's not a true like deep purple. It's almost like I feel like it's more of a tone of like a birthmark. So, and I feel like it would be super obvious if you just walked around with like big, like it's gonna be obvious because people don't have purple dots on their forehead. But I think if you make it a kind of a purple that complements your skin tone, it'll look a bit more natural, because what that point is she's focusing all of her chakra, right? So she can release it and do her 1,000 years of healing, 100 years of healing. I don't know, it's a 1 and a lot of zeros. And I said this in my Naruto video as well, like when he goes like sage mode and he has like the orange around his eye, I think that's just to show his chakra, like, so I don't think it's like a bold color. I think it's like just like a wash of color. And so I'm just gonna draw out my shape. And then all I really did was draw a cross shape. I just went down and across and then kind of just figured out how large I wanted it from there, and then just connected my ends. I'm gonna go in my Kaleidos palette and I'm gonna take that shade Wisteria. And I'm gonna take it on a flat brush and I'm just gonna press it into the shape that I want it. onto the eyes. So I'm going to take my Sashimi City palette because I like the natural pink tones that it has. And Tsunade doesn't really, like I said, she doesn't really have like too much of eye makeup going on. Like you could definitely recreate her look by just doing simple eyeliner. But we already have this big purple dot on her forehead, so why don't we just have some fun? And I'm just using like a peachy tone that's similar and close to my skin tone, just to give a wash of color to my lids, but not anything that's too distracting or too noticeable. And then I'm going to take that pinkier shade, and I'm just taking it to the outer corner of my eye. And I'm doing a little bit of like subtle contouring because we're just gonna play with our eye shape. Because she has these really pretty like almond eyes, or almond shape eyes. So as we can see, just kind of as like a base, my eyes look a little bit lifted in the corners. I'm going to take a pencil brush and I'm gonna place my liner with my eyeshadow. And I'm just bringing it out in the corner of my eye. I want to blend that out just a little bit, so I'm going to take a smaller detailing brush. And I'm just going to soften that line and build it up as I need. And then I'm going to take it under my eye, but I'm going to do just a little bit lower than my natural lash line. And then blend it out. I'll take it, and then I'm going to go in with my black eyeliner, but I'm not going to do any wing. I'm just going to follow the shape of my eye. And you don't want too heavy of a line. You just want one black little line just over your lid. Okay, and then it's just the mascara part. You can do false lashes. I just don't have any in front of me right now. I think a big fluffy wispy one would be really cute. I feel like Tsunade, because I feel like cause looking at her image, you can see that she has like thicker eyebrows. So I think she would have like the thicker eyebrows and the fluffier lashes kind of look. So I don't know what shade Tsunade's lips really are. I don't know why I'm thinking it's more peachy leaning than like pinky leaning. So I'm gonna go in with this like orangey pinky lip liner from Melt. It's in shade Cinder. And then I'm going to blot my lip liner in because I went a little bit heavier to kind of, I didn't necessarily like overline, I just did a thicker line underneath my lip to make my lips look a bit more pouty. Okay, so I'm going to zoom us out, wrap up the video, and fix my hair to look more Tsunade-like. Be right back. If I had some hair rollers, I would add more volume to my little grown out curtain bangs, but you just need to put your hair in like cute little pigtails, and that's it. That's my Tsunade. I think this is really cute. My Byakugan is a little too high for my liking. Like, I would like to put it a little bit lower, but that's okay. I'll play with it later. I wish I had like a green, like, I mean, I have like my forest cardigan. It's so hot. It's just so hot. So excuse me. I'm just gonna keep my little black tank top on. But this is really fun. I mean, you do have a big purple Byakugan on your forehead, so it doesn't look very natural, but this was a fun look. And I think if you have some really fun like purple highlighters, that would be fun to put in there. I don't know, I was just doing the basic skeleton outline of what this casual cosplay would be, because she just has like these really big soft eyes, right? And then she has her Byakugan and fluffed out eyebrows and pouty lips, and that's really all you need for this look, but you can kind of make it your own by using the products that you like. So if you like this look, let me know in the comments down below who is your favorite teacher in the Naruto series. I don't know if I really have a favorite. I think at the core it might be Minato, because if he didn't teach Kakashi in the way that he did, he wouldn't teach Team 7 in the way that he did, and I love everything Team 7. But I will see you guys tomorrow for my next video. Bye.